What is up, everyone? Guys, listen up. In today's video, I want to go over what, in my opinion, is the top 5 best support weapons when it comes to the Terminids. Now, once again, these are the ones that I love to use. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you agree, if you disagree, if you have some other ones that you enjoy when you're playing against the bugs, and if you have some cool builds, also make sure to let me know as well. Now, before we jump in, let's quickly take a look at the best way to get some of your favorite games at the lowest prices. Instant gaming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to drop the link in the description. Make sure to check that link out. You're also going to be helping your boy out a lot, and you can find a bunch of games on this website at very, very low prices. Not only that, but you can pick up gift cards for PlayStation and so on, and pretty much any game you want. You just type in the name, you check it out, get huge discounts. The website has incredible review scores. You can't go wrong with this website, man. A lot of my friends use it as well, so make sure to check it out. The first support weapon I want to talk about is the one and only flamethrower. In my opinion, when it comes to the Terminids, you simply cannot go wrong with the flamethrower. Guys, it does so much damage, and it doesn't even matter if you're just ad clearing or trying to take out the heavy targets as well. One thing that flamethrower really does better than most of the support weapons out there is that it can do anything. So if you're looking for one of the best ad clears in the game, it can provide that. If you're looking for fast charger kills, it can do that. It can even take out Bile Titans as well. And if you build around the flamethrower, there really isn't a lot of downsides to this weapon. Yes, you can burn yourself and take a lot of damage and go down obviously pretty quickly, but that also comes down to getting used to the weapon and understanding the distance management and how to back up while you're shooting. Another thing is that you need to be burning the ground as well to create that huge area of fire, almost like a Eagle napalm, right? Spray it on the ground, create a big area, and the bugs will walk into it. And once they do, if the area is big enough, they are gonna get destroyed every single time. You pick up the flamethrower, combine it with a shield or a laser rover, you're just gonna be getting hundreds of kills easy peasy. And the fact that even if you don't have your red stratagems because they're on cooldown and you don't have to worry about Bile Titans and chargers, that's pretty cool. Next one we're gonna talk about is the railgun. We all know the railgun went through a lot of changes, but currently it's in a very solid spot. Now, when it comes to destroying heavy targets or medium targets or whatever is really coming at you, it does a great job. It can take any enemy out on the bug side without any issues. As long as you're running that non-safe mode, you're risking those charges. And if you're going for those high energy shots, you are going to be getting easy kills on the Bile Titans as well. We're talking like 3-4 shots. Chargers are also a joke. Impalers. Now, where it doesn't do as well as the flamethrower is obviously going to be the ad clear, but that's not a big issue because you can pair it with something like a torture, for example. And now torture gives you the ability to create those fire areas around you to take down the smaller enemies. And meanwhile, you have the railgun to take out, the chargers, Bile Titans, impalers, commanders, warriors. And the reason I say warriors is honestly, it's probably one of the most fun things to do in the game once you're landing those headshots and you see them just explode. So that's another weapon that you can't really go wrong with. And let's be honest, it feels incredible. Autocannon is going to be the next weapon that we're going to go over. One of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. Now, even though I don't enjoy running it as much as the other ones that we just went over, and the reason for that, by the way, is because it takes up the backpack slot, I still think that it is one of the most powerful tools in the game. It literally plays kind of the same role as the other two, which means that it can take out any kind of enemies without any issues. You're not worried what's running at you. As long as you're landing your shots, it will take them down very effectively. And not only that, but with the changes, now you can swap out the ammunition, which gives you the ability to switch ammo and make your ad clearing potential much better, and then switch back to take out single target enemies such as chargers, Bile Titans, impalers much easier. It can now also deal with shriekers very effectively, which is a plus when you think about it. So if you're not worried about the backpack slot, try the autocannon out. Combine it, for example, with a blitzer. Slap on some stun grenades or gas grenades, orbital gas. Spread that gas all over the place. You're gonna see a lot of confused bugs, and then you can just absolutely delete them with the autocannon. Next up on the list is the Quasar cannon. Now, this one is also one of those support weapons that went through a lot of changes, and I feel like finally is in a spot where it's very effective. One-shot chargers, easily take out impalers. All of the above gives you the ability to create really cool builds where you have a very, very effective support weapon when it comes to the heavier targets, and then you can just pick up whatever you want for the other tools. Like you can go for the blitzer once again, grenade pistol. If you don't like the blitzer, you can go for the crossbow, which has amazing ad clear and single target damage as well. The purifier is another great option. But the reality is, thanks to the Quasar, you're not worried about the big targets. And I mean not worried at all. Yes, it has a 15-second cooldown. It's not 10 seconds. But if you build around it, that's not going to be a big issue. And what I mean by that is, as long as you have one red stratagem that can take care of the Bile Titans, you're good to go. Because, for example, if there's two of them running at you, use the Quasar cannon, take one of them down, you throw in a 500 kg, take down the second one, and you're good to go. By that time, usually the cooldown is already done, and you can use your Quasar cannon once again. So as long as you rotate it with one good red stratagem, you're not even gonna feel the cooldown as much. And the final one I want to go over is one of my favorites, the grenade launcher. Not only did this one get a buff and it has a better explosion radius, which means that the ad clear is so much better now, but it is one of the most fun items in the game as well. Now, you can always combine this with a supply pack if you feel like you do need ammunition. And I'm gonna be honest, when I play the grenade launcher, almost always I do go for the supply pack, and you're pretty much never gonna run out of ammo once you have that combination. And keep in mind, guys, this is not just good for ad clear, which once again, it is phenomenal for that, right? You can just wipe out huge hordes. Feels incredible. But it does really well against chargers and impalers as well. All you gotta do is kind of get used to it. There is definitely some kind of skill gap there where you gotta understand where to go, where to shoot when it comes to the chargers. Like, for example, if you're shooting from the side or the front, how to land the shots below, around the belly area so the explosion reaches the tail, and then you're gonna be destroying the tail. Or if you pick up stun grenades, all of that becomes so much easier. You just throw a stun at a charger, run around him, get a few shots to the tail, boom, he's gone very quickly. And the fire rate is incredible, so you can just delete them. And you can take out Bile Titans as well. You just need to be combining it with the correct stratagem. So for example, 110s, as long as you break the Titan's armor and then shoot that area where the armor is broken, grenade launcher will absolutely annihilate Bile Titans as well. And since it has incredible ad clear, you can combine it with something like the crossbow, the blitzer, the purifier, the plasma shotgun, essentially whatever you enjoy. And remember, it also closes down the bug holes, so that secondary slot is kind of freed up as well, so you don't have to worry about it. That is my top 5 favorite support weapons to use against the bugs. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. You all know I try to answer as many comments as possible. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. Stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one. I mean, we literally have the best community of all time. Oh, he got no scope.